Okay, well, before we get into the meat of the podcast, you guys got your annual fundraiser going on for the Libertarian Institute. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. And it's just starting off today. We got the big thermometer at the top of the page, and I'm going to raise enough money that I can essentially just make payroll. That's it. We got no overhead other than just work that we do, period. Goes straight, any dollars go straight into things being produced, such as, for example, we are just right now on the very eve of publishing Tom Wood's new book and Jim Bovard's new book and Keith Knight's new book.
Hell yeah.
And we just published one by Joe Mullins. And so that'll bring us up to 13. And then, other than that, of course, we got all the best writers. And, and I should say before Joe, we published Lori Calhoun's great book as well. So that's, a whole handful this year alone. And then, of course, mine's coming up next year, my Russia book and whatever. But it's a lot to brag about. Seriously, like I got essentially just like with my show, right? Like I'm not the best interviewer, but I got a great taste in guests, man. And it's the same thing with like the team that I put together here, with the help of Sheldon Richmond, of course, from the beginning here at the Institute. I got, like I say, Jim Bovard is senior fellow and Lori Calhoun. And you might know that Ted Galen Carpenter, the most principled anti-interventionist at the Cato Institute, got ran out of there this year just for that very reason. And he writes for me now and is senior fellow at the Institute. And then I have this whole generation of all 27-year-olds, I think, which is, Hunter, our editor, and Kyle, our news editor, Hunter Durensis, Kyle Anzalone, Connor Freeman, our assistant news editor, and Keith Knight, of course, our managing editor. And we're also putting out Keith's book that I love this. It's called Domestic Imperialism, 9 Reasons I Left Progressivism. And that'll be coming out right on the heel of Tom and Jim. And then also Patrick McFarlane, he's like 31. The rest of them are all like 27. So I got these 2 generations of libertarians, at my institute,
in the middle of,
and that I'm right in the middle of running the thing.
You can bridge the gap. You have to explain.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to explain to the older guys what Netflix is or something.
Yeah, exactly right. No cap. I got to look it up myself. Urban Dictionary. At least I know what the Urban Dictionary is. Like a middleman there. But yeah, no. So it's just a great team of guys.